All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And if you're brand new here, welcome to the show. My name's Anton, and I have the pleasure of having Dr. and Master Sha on the show today with us today. And now, for anyone who doesn't know who Master Sha is, Master Zhi Gang Sha is a Tao Grandmaster, healer, teacher, and author of 30 books, including 11 New York Times bestsellers and several others on the bestseller lists of the Wall Street Journal, USA Today, and Amazon. He has an MD degree in Western medicine from China and is also a doctor of traditional medicine, Chinese medicine, and acupuncture. Master Sha has combined the essence of Western medicine with ancient wisdom to create soul, mind, body medicine, Master Sha's soul healing, and Tao teachings to help humanity. He is a grandmaster of several Asian arts, and in 2002 was named Qigong Master of the Year at the 4th World Congress on Qigong. And with the creation of Tao calligraphy, he received the highest honors a Chinese calligrapher can receive, being appointed to the position of National Chinese Calligrapher Master, as well as Honorable Researcher Professor by the State Ethnic Academy of Painting in Beijing, China. And personally, what I love and respect most about you is honestly, just your energy and this passion. Like, we just chatted for 15 minutes before this, and I was, to everyone listening, I attended an online summit with Master Sha, and Deepak Chopra was also a speaker, and Irvin Laszlo. And observing them, it was really interesting because they were that Zen, calm way of speaking. And one thing that kind of blew me away about you was that when Master Sha went up to speak, he would be like very calm. And then out of the blue, out of nowhere, his voice would erupt, his voice would crack. And it was like, it literally made me laugh every single time. And I was like, this guy, there's something different about Master Sha. He just has this, I feel like it's like a youthful exuberance. And that is something I really love and admire about you. So, Master Sha, welcome to the show, and thank you for joining us today.
It's my great honor to serve. Thank you.
All right. So, to kick off the show, I'm going to ask you a very difficult question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you could choose any animal to represent you, what would you choose and why?
I choose dragon. Why? Everybody know the Confucius leader Kongzi. In Chinese history, Confucius, many dynasties, the king, the emperors, the government follow. Even now, China, three culture: Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism. Kongzi, Laozi, everybody know Tao Te Ching, the author of Tao Te Ching, all university honor Laozi as like an ancient sage and saints. So Kongzi and Laozi and India释迦牟尼for known as Buddha, similar time. Three wise men, three saints, Buddha are saints, saints are Buddha. As a human, many people he follow this way, many people follow that way. In my opinion, they are all wise men. They are great saints, teachers. So Kongzi, Confucius leader, meet Laozi. Kongzi, so famous, so many disciples. After conversation, and he explained to his disciple after meet Laozi. He said, the bird can fly. We can see the bird. The fish swimming in the water. But we can experience. But the Laozi is like a dragon from the heaven. You cannot see the head. You cannot see the tail. In Chinese culture, China culture, dragon represent heaven. Heaven is emptiness. Mother Earth called existence. Lao Tzu Tao Te Ching chapter 1 explain Tao, ultimate creator. We live between heaven and Mother Earth. Heaven belongs to Yang, Mother Earth belongs to Yin. We live in this world. Heaven and Mother Earth are creator. You know, Mother Earth comes since Mother Earth created. But who created heaven and Mother Earth? It's wisdom sharing. Lao Tzu said that before heaven and Mother Earth were formed, there are blurred conditions. Within the blurred condition, there's two kinds of energy. One is a clean energy named the Qing Qi. One is a disturbed energy named the Zhuo Qi. These two energies were mixed. They are not separate. They stay for eons, millions and billions and trillions of years. They waited for Qi Hua. They waited for Qi Hua, Qi transformation. When the Qi transformation came, the clean Qi rises to form the heaven, the disturbed Qi falls to become a Mother Earth. So the heaven considered is Wu word, unproduced word, and the Mother Earth is existing word. That's why dragon is the animal in heaven. Dragon represents heaven. You ask me one animal, of course, dragon's spirit, dragon's wisdom. So therefore, we want to learn from the dragon, learn heaven's wisdom, gain heaven's power. That is to become a better servant. That's my answer for you.
Beautiful. Oh, all right, that was it. Now, so we're going to go into a bit of more personal territory. No more dragons and no more being servants of God himself. But could you please share with us the story of how you became who you are today, and what were the fundamental questions and events that drove you?
Thank you so much. I started from age 5. And I caught cold. And my parents brought me to the Western doctor. They injection. I did not have allergy. When I returned, my parents went back to work. Right away, I was in coma. React later. My grandmother in mother's side was so panicked. Right away come to neighbor. My neighbor's acupuncturist. They right away come in, they put the needle here, under the nose. If anybody have a knowledge, under the nose here, if anybody in coma, right, call 911, of course, then right away put it here. I give example, I save so many people's life. Just one example. One day in Toronto, one of our family friend, Master Sha, quickly, my father in trouble. But it's only a few minutes. I drive there, the father, the head go this way, the saliva, drop down. Serious diabetes, have a heart attack. Then I right away put my finger here, I push strong, I put one needle here, I put the fingertip, needle bleeding, is saving life for emergency techniques. Then after do this, right away wake up. Then the 911 came, they do all the testing. They said, please, Dr. Sha, come as an acupuncturist. They brought me to North Czachor Hospital. So when I come in, the emergency doctor leader come out. They said, thank you, Dr. Sha, you saved this man's life. Because already lung liquid, everything, heart attack. They said that we saw that you give this kind of needles on the road that still stimulate. He said, you did a very good job. This is exactly the doctor gave me a comment. And one time, one pregnant woman gave the birth for almost 1 day. Long time cannot come out, and I said, I will give acupuncture. The doctor, hospital, another hospital. He said, acupuncture. Okay, where you put needles? One here. One is on the feet. And one is 合谷, one is 三阴交. This is 2 acupuncture points. And the doctor says, okay, nothing hurt. I put the needle in, stimulate a little bit, because I'm an acupuncture expert. Then within about half hour, the baby quickly come out. And I use acupuncture for so many cases. But anyway, I want to see 5 years, at a year, I come back again, and The acupuncture saved my life. At the age 6, I went to the park with my parents. It's a different city. Then a grandmaster, everybody know the Tai Chi movement, so beautiful. It's not the Shaolin Kung Fu, it's a slowly beautiful. Then the master and the disciple, Ha Xin Han, do a circle practice. The master, very gentle. The master, you do not see any strength. It's gentle like this. The disciple, 15 feet away, flew out, fall down. And I said, wow. I ran to the master. I said, yeah. Yeah means a grandfather. You know the tiny guy cry, yeah. China for respect grandmaster. Yeah. Now he's 70, 80 years old. I'm 60 years old. And I said, yeah. I want to learn this. He looked at me for a while. He shook his head. No. You are too young. No, tiny guy, 6 years old. I said, yeah. You know, I'm like a sweet boy. Yeah. I want it. And I said, I want to see your parents. Serious. I ran to my parents. I feel hope. I bring my parents' arm. I said, Baba, Mama, I want to learn this. I do not know why. How do I know why? I said, my soul guided me. You know, every human being has a physical body, soul journey. My soul guided at the age 6, I want to learn. How many children want to do this slow movement? Not so many, but my soul guided me. So I start for my Tai Chi training at the age 6. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I move one big movement. I put the leg very wide, then, very wide. Then you standing here for 5 minutes, okay, because so wide foot. And a teacher standing here. Do not move. Keep one position. 10 minutes or you feel tired. And a little longer, you feel, oh my God, so painful. And also like a friendly feeling. The teacher, like this. You have to study there. You learn Kung Fu. I did it for half hour. The teacher sweating already. The teacher said, okay. At the age 6, I was trained by persistence, by strength, by patience. All kind of human qualities. I was prepared. So at the age 13, I saw the street, a lady at summertime, the ankle swollen, like this. I said, Auntie, what happened to you? I have asthma. Have you seen doctor? Yes. Have you taken medicine? Yes. But so difficult. He said, I have a heart issue, lung issue, and swollen legs. I thought, I wish I can help her. I have that kind of a teenager, I have that kind of heart, compassion heart. I want to do this. So later, and I did Shaolin Kung Fu. Tai Chi is internal Kung Fu. Shaolin boxing, Shaolin sticks. I study Zhi Gang. Millions of people now understand Zhi Gang or try to learn Feng Shui, especially Feng Shui, a building and, business, where the place you, where you put, how to design your building, your office. So I went through this Tai Chi, Qigong, Zhi Gang, Feng Shui. I studied modern medicine. When I was in college, it's a very dramatic story. In a modern medicine college as MD training. And one day, the food, the meat was spoiled. And I took it. Then afternoon, now feel good. Nighttime, I think the toxins, the poisons start to come out. Vomiting, and then I drink water. The water coming, flow out. And diarrhea, imagine here and both sides. I went to the emergency, give me an injection, atropine, I don't know, it's a special and the medicine for stop spasm. The spasm pain. I still no change. Then I come home, I'm still pain. There's a classmate, the family lineage. We are in a modern medicine college, but there's a classmate. His family is lineage, traditional Chinese medicine doctor, family lineage. So I called my roommate, called him, come down. He said, what happened to you? I said, painful. Lay on the stomach. I lay on stomach. I lay on stomach. He put his finger in my lower back. boom, and move my fin tendon. I was shouting. I said, what happened? He said, okay, get up, drink the water. I was in the throat, and he just boom like this. Big ball of water. I said, no, drink it. Okay, I drink it. I drink it. That's okay. Wow. I said, my God, what kind of a miracle power boom like this? Okay, another time in the college, the English exam, I was dry coughing. Quang, 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 like a bell. Quang, 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 quang. I was so embarrassed. Big class, a few hundred people take an exam, means quang, 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 quang. I'm about everybody, but nobody can say anything because this is a normal sickness. I cannot control myself. Same man. Okay. Prescribe a few herbs. I drink it. And I was healed. In 3 days or 4 days, I was coughing for months. I said, wow, I am the Western medicine training doctor for MD, but I get 2 experience, one bone like this, one few these herbs. My 2 conditions, profession in the Western medicine cannot help. It really buried the seed in my heart. Wow, TCM powerful. Then later, I studied Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism. Traditional Chinese medicine comes from the Tao. Lao Tzu, Tao Te Ching, so popular, all the university learning. Now in the Facebook, every Monday, I teach Tao Te Ching. I teach Tao Te Ching, now it's already in the chapter 17, 18. Every week, 1 hour. Bill Gladstone is the book agent of Deepak Chopra, Arkitola, and Merriman Williamson, all of them. The conversation with God and the Dharma series. He's very famous. He knows me now. He hosts my show. People love so much because another story is just now you introduced me in the 4th worldwide World Qigong Congress. Number 4, I was giving honor for the Qigong Master of the Year, but I was on the stage. I saw a Tao Master sit down there with white Tao clothes. Wow, I saw the aura. People at my third eye showed the aura. The man sit down here. No, nothing quiet. I know this is a high-level master. And I reached him. He is the Pengzu lineage holder. You know who is the Pengzu? China people know, Western people do not know. Pengzu is a Chinese longevity star who lived 880 years old man.
And that's real? That's 100%
No, history. Just like it's real. Just like Babaji now, for example, Babaji in India. Millions of people know. Babaji still survive. Babaji, in India like this. When I went to India, I went to Sri Rama Shankar Ashram. Thank you. He asked me to help his monk teachers. I went to different Guruji's place. Now, one place, a man has a teenager man has a tunnel vision. Only can see here since birth, cannot see sight. In 10 minutes, he on the stage. The lady, the boy crying, I can see everything now. And the mother, father, whole body hold together. Dr. Karthikeyan, very famous man in India, Gandhi assassination. He was the chief of police. And he heard the news. Master Sha come to my conference, 700 to 1,000 MDs, scientists. And they gave me first 2 hours. I said, I will do a demo divine healing hand. I'm the servant. I'm not God. I'm servant for God. But the God gave me a power, download the God hands. Now we call Tao healing hand. I choose one doctor, put up divine order. I'm not a God. I'm a servant. God gave me the power. Transmission. Pull the light hand come in. Then the doctor asked me how to do healing. I choose another person with a sleep disc, another doctor. I said, just say, dear divine healing hand. God hand, not human hand. The light hand. Go to heal. The light hand come out like a magic. The light hands rotates by 5 minutes. The man get up. Bending, okay. Then bending in 90 degrees. This is a miracle in front of 700 people. And who wants divine healing hand? Everyone, the whole place was boiled. And also in India, in Mumbai, a famous Bollywood star like Hollywood in California, deaf. Both side hearing aid, anti-Amy, very famous address. He saw the newspaper, he come to my event. I asked a demo person, and he came down, I saw she's deaf. Okay, we take out the hearing aid, you talk behind her, I have a videotape. She heard nothing. Lie down there, I put, open the mouth. They said two special acupuncture point. I use my spiritual power, sound power. One side, tung, tung, two sides. Then right away, you talk behind her. Whoa, she hear everything. And the people, like wild. 1 month later, I went back again. Still no hearing aid. That is like deaf, blind people. We call lost some vision, tunnel vision. And also and in Honolulu with a few doctors, one lady has 3 centimeter cancer. Within 1 hour, I lead 100 people healing. The specialist said, beginning, Hawaii, and they all said close touch. That this is a general surgeon, specialist. He said, okay, about 3. The lady said, I just checked, a medical checkup 3. This is expert, said 3. Then after 1 hour healing, the doctor said half. The doctor read, the lady was shocked. 3 weeks later, the lady cancer disappeared. This is called life shrinking cancer. I'm speaking this is not to say how good I am. It's I want to tell humanity, everybody, when you reach your level, you could create more than me. What Jesus did, what compassion Buddha did it. And I'm just serving divine, the Buddha, Tao saints. I position myself as a servant. So when I do a healing, they help, not me. The credit, people say, Master Sha, what a renowned healer, how special you are. No. They are special. I just aligned with them. Now I have created thousands of Tao healing hand healers, many more and more medical professionals. Some 30, 50 acupuncturists. They invited me to the TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, and university to teach herbs. I teach acupuncture. Now I focus on my self-healing. You asked me to background. This is a book. Tao Calligraphy, we can explain more. You know what conclusion I write here? I have a dream that humanity will pay more and more attention to self-healing. I honor all medical professionals and all alternative and complementary medicines, as well as all ways to improve our health and happiness. The message I always share with humanity is I have the power to heal myself. You have the power to heal yourself. Together, we have the power to heal the world. At the beginning of my book, a few words. Introduction. The purpose of life is to serve. I have committed my life to this purpose. To serve is to make others happier and healthier. To serve is to empower and enlighten others. So this is my little background since my birth until now. Now I focus to share with humanity, to teach self-healing, to train thousands of Tao healing hand healer, to create to use a calligraphy already put in a book. One day a media lady, she held the book. I almost get an interview every day. And then she said, everybody go to get a book. You think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. I got the book, I put it in my bag, I have a back pain. Master Sha said, okay, put this calligraphy on the back. I did. By 10 minutes later, wow, my God, I could not believe. I cannot believe any healer put the power in the book. I never experienced for this. Everybody know since I can't go. Congo, Queens. And I have the concert. Maybe you enjoy for that. The concert. And the Queen said, I have the throbbing pain. Car accident, throbbing pain on my back. He was in the other friend's home, Bill Gladstone, and he said, Master Sha has a Saturday. I have a free, first time free people. I call Tao Quantum Healing. And Queen Diaby put the book on the back, lie down there, 40 minutes. And after she get up, 50 minutes later, she said, where's my throbbing pain? She said, one time, few months, pain disappear. Now I'm doing Monday to Friday. I do not know how long I will do that, just by second week. Instagram live show, I do 12 to 12:05. I do 5 minutes. Experience the power of daily blessing. Oh, you can see people's feedback. Just by 2 weeks, 790 people daily. So anyway, and it's a little my background. I think very clear. I present everybody. I'm the servant. I grew by this week until today.
And something that you mentioned to me before we started recording this was that 15 years ago, you actually got a message from Source saying to not go public, to not go to the world, and to build your foundation, to build your organization, to build more healers in the world. And now Source has said, all right, it is your time. Go out and be a world leader.
But be a servant, because like this, I never see myself be a world leader. But you said, okay, I said servant. Like this, and in the about 15 years ago, everybody know Deepak Chopra, Wayne Dyer, and also Tony Robinson, and also Sri Ravi Shankar. I know most of them. Deepak Chopra, Wayne Dyer, I give a private healing, and Maya Angelou, I give a private healing. And you know, Jack Canfield, I also met him. So I know many of them. Also Marion Williamson. So many people. They all gave me the code for supporting my book. Give me a very good word. Thank you. So at the moment they call thought leader. You know, and also it's kind of a motivational speaker, spiritual leader. They said, Master Sha, you come in. At the moment I'm traveling about 15 years ago. 10 to 15 years. Then, you know what, and they want me to, Master Sha, you need to come in, about 40 people. Then I hear guidance from heaven. I listen to guidance. Heaven said, please go to develop yourself. They asked me to go to choir, and they told me, Master Sha, we prefer you train healer, not public. Therefore, in 10 years, now I trained 1,000 healers. My healer created so many. Now we call Tao Healing Hand. Now I'm ready to the public. Like you, for example, if you say, oh, Master Sha, I want to be a healer. 3 days with me, you'll be a healer. not how many years. And you know, for example, I have a neurosurgeon. Everybody understand. School, university, 3 years. 5 years, and you know, maybe science university 4 or 5, then doctor 4 or 5 years, then internship 1 year, residence 2 or 3 years, specialist another 3 years. If you become a specialist, you total together maybe 15 years already. Of course, I own a doctor. I study Western medicine, but you know, now they are the expert specialists. I have a children expert, neurosurgeon expert. Now they come here. The psychology expert, psychiatry, they come to me. Why? Because I honor all the medical service, but I am offering spiritual healing. Source Tao Healing Hand. I give you one example. A doctor, a psychology. She one day she answered the phone. Shocked. Her sister killed herself. She was so sad. She stopped her business. She said, I want to be a psychology. After psychology, she still failed. It's not have enough solution for suicidal. Then she heard about me. She come here. I transmitted. I made training, all called a Tao Healing Hand healer. Now she remotely, for example, people that I explained earlier, when people have a depression, anxiety, okay, Tao Healing Hand, light hand, remotely come to the people. She has done for hundreds of clients. We made a documentary for her. She said, I cannot tell the word enough. what the Master Sha's spiritual healing. Because, this we talk about professional, we did a psychology research, we have more than 600 cases with chronic life-threatening condition. Recently, there's a lady, lawyer, breast cancer coming to the liver. Everybody imagine 80% liver covered by cancer. 80%. And when I heard that, really, she's in a hopeless condition. I wrote a calligraphy here, same place. She is in Netherlands. I wrote a calligraphy behind me, calligraphy. Heaven give me a power. I connect with calligraphy. It's a field. I got a light bulb. Transmission. The light bulb come to the liver. 2 months later, 80% of cancer become small dots. Another 9 months, totally gone. Everybody, now the documentary, many people watch the documentary, tears come out because it's how much heart touching. So they are my report cards. I'm just a servant. Even now, they ask me tomorrow, every Saturday, Queen Diambi has a show with me. Queen Diambi said, Master Sha, introduce yourself. You are Grandmaster, doctor, miracle healer. I said, you want to introduce myself? I'm the servant of humanity. That's it. That's it. My backgrounds all make me as a servant. I train healers. Now why I'm available so much? Before, God said, go to silent meditation, train a healer. Now, Mother Earth, COVID-19, more than 2 years, war. And also in the US, 40% adults suffer depression, anxiety. People do not know, put a book here. Depression, anxiety, we are going to do a blessing. You have to give me a time that I can hold the book. And people just put the book here, heal me, heal me. This field, a source field. Like I shared, the media person, is so exciting, Queen Diambi. People just put the book in the back. It's hard to believe. It's really something new. Tao calligraphy is a source art. It's a healing art. So therefore, I focus on Tao calligraphy. I'm singing for you today. And also, I have major service called Tao water. 70% of the body made by water. Today, I think if anybody, this how much love I give to you. Later, everybody get a cup of water. Just 1 cup. I just choose one area, back pain, shoulder pain, just as one gift. And the people, anybody listen to you, 100,000 people, everybody get water, prepare, everybody go to prepare a small cup of water. Then later, bang, I transmit the power in and you drink it. I show you how to do, we call Tao water meditation. I have hundreds, thousands heart touching results. Everything, Tao calligraphy, Tao sound. Now I have 1,000 healers. Now I'm already in the social media. Give free healing. Okay, grab the opportunities. Let me serve you.
Yeah, and this is what I find incredible about you in some ways, that it's 2022. Like, human beings have been on the planet for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Like, again, it's 2022, and
yes.
And up until now, to my knowledge, at least, it doesn't seem like the world has known about Tao calligraphy, Tao water, all these things that you're bringing. How did you create these things, or have these been passed down from lineages that were passed down to you? Because I'm just curious, in 2022 or the 2020s and 2010s, why we're just figuring this out now.
Great question. Tao, remember I shared it with you. At the age 6, Tai Chi is a Tao movement. Then I learned Shaolin also, but I study Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism. But China traditional Tao, and also Kongzi, Confucius, and the Buddha come to China, Buddhism. I study all of them. I have the background. So therefore, and also remember, I was the China longevity. Remember I saw in the first Zhi Gang conference, I saw the master there. I approached him. He was the Pengzu lineage holder, 372 lineage. He's a professor, university professor, MD also, but powerful. I become I was so honored to be accepted as a 373 lineage holder for Pengzu. Pengzu create Qigong. You know, China Qigong, India Yoga, Qigong. Qi means energy, life force, vital energy and life force. And Gong means practice. China Qigong, you're standing here, you sit down there, you meditate. A standing style, a moving style, like a Tai Chi, like a moving style of Qigong. And also sitting there, meditation. In a foreign country, we call meditation. Qigong, this is a Pengzu. 1,000 years ago, Pengzu has created this one. Pengzu is before Lao Tzu, and this is all the Tao saints. So I was honored to receive that kind of lineage. Calligraphy, another story. In Toronto University, there's a professor named Li Qiuyun. She lived more than 100, 106, 107. And after 100 years, just a few years ago, you know, she has, we have a documentary, she has incontinence. Some people introduced me, I use needles. And she thought, I feel very interesting about her art. And she thought, okay, if Dr. Sha heal my incontinence, I want to deliver this secret art to him. Me, one needle healed incontinence. No, she wrote it in a documentary. She spoke a documentary. She was healed. Then, you know, she wrote a long fei, long feng cheng xiang. Long feng cheng xiang is a dragon phoenix. Cheng xiang means shoulder, the grace. And it's Chinese phrases, forward, dragon, phoenix, show the grace, love, show the you know, power. And she wrote to me, I come home, I just practice half hour. Second day I went to her. You know what she said? You are ready to do calligraphy. I never learned. I just one time, I just follow her half hour forward. She said, you are ready. And she started to teach me. In very short time, I will say just in a few months. Usually my calligraphy, some people say, Master Sha, you practice from childhood. I did not practice from childhood. It's a few years. I think my teacher totally is about the 10 years, more or less, I learned. I didn't learn for whole life. But because and after I learned this, I tell my teacher, I said, I want to put a spiritual component. I want to turn the calligraphy to the healing art. It's like this. Everybody can see here. For example, English is made by A to Z, 26 letters. Chinese words like this. Horizontal called 横, 竖, 撇, go this way, 捺, 点, dots. Go means hook. Then, for example, 达爱, 达 means greatest. 横, 撇, go this way, 捺. Components are 16 components to form Chinese words. 爱, 撇, here. 达, da, go, here. Go means hook. 点, go is go, 点, 点. So this is Chinese word, 13 components. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. This is 2, 3. What is her art? It's from, she learned from last Qing dynasty emperor's teacher. Watch. One is writing. All the components are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. 13 of them then become one component. This is called one stroke art. But you know, Lao Tzu, Tao Te Ching said, Tao creates one. This one has two energy. Earlier I shared. This one is a clean energy, qing qi. Qi means energy. Qing means clean. One is zhuo qi. Zhuo qi is disturbed energy. These two energies stay for eons, not separate. Then they wait for qi transformation. When the time comes, clean qi rises from the heaven and disturb qi force to form a Mother Earth. So therefore, two is heaven and Mother Earth. This is Tao creation. This is how source create everything. And two creates three. Three is oneness, blurred condition, plus heaven, earth is three. Three creates one wu. One in Chinese 10,000. Wu means sense. Mother Earth is one planet. There are countless planets, stars, galaxies, universes. Human beings here. Ren is a human being. So therefore, the wisdom laws shared here. Let me put one line here. So Tao, ultimate source, create the one. One is Wu word. Wu word means emptiness. There's no time, no space. We have time every moment. We have image, shape, words. Here, no time, no space, no sound, no image, no thought. We have thought as human being. Here, it's called your word. Your word, we have time, space, we have sound, images. So Lao Tzu said, Tao creates Wu and you. One is emptiness word as a creator, one is existing word. Mother Earth is one planet, countless planets, stars, galaxies, universes, heaven, earth. They all belong to the existing world. A human being, of course, in this world, existing world. But the creator is Wu word, emptiness. But the ultimate creator is Tao source. So Tao calligraphy here is art. We can see, but the Tao power put in. Why connect with Tao? Why root for this? They put the power inside. Then the people just tracing this. You can see the documentary, liver cancer, all kind of pain. David Martyr, people can find out David Martyr in the Instagram. He openly and share his stories. And about 10 years ago, I was in Los Angeles. Bill Gladstone introduced me to his office. Master Sha, my leading teacher, was with me. Then I said, David, what can I help you? You know what David said? I want more money. That's real. He wants more money. You know what I did? Dao Ye. Dao means source. Ye. Ye means career. Chang Sheng. Chang Sheng means flourishing. He lost more than $100 million, not 1 million, 100 million. And that's why she's so stressed. And I wrote the calligraphy. She said, Master Sha, how to do? I said, put the finger together. How long? 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day. You know, he said immediately, right away, the blessing start. And his business, more or less 1 year. 1.5 years later, that is how much money? Now, hundreds of millions. All the money come back even more. And he said, wow, I travel 200 days a year on airplane. I do not know how airplane fly. I have a faith for airplane who drive me from one place to another place. But I have a faith for Master Sha calligraphy. He never listened my one-time teaching. He just committed. Now he said, now I truly understand. Calligraphy is a sacred art. This is the field. Is Master Sha put the high source dimension, frequency, vibration. People know frequency, vibration. The beautiful art is not how beautiful, it's the carried, invisible. Tao creates oneness, Wu word, invisible love, light, frequency, vibration, most positive information, energy, matter. And he said, I'm tracing my interference, my blockage in my finance just cleared. So therefore, he said that he interviewed me many times. His TV show interview. He's an author, speaker, very famous speaker now. And he said that if you ask people who is the most skeptical for Master Sha, me, David, I do not believe you. Now who is the totally believer? David also.
Man, I find this very interesting because one thing that I have your the Greatest Forgiveness book, and I've read through it, and I did the Tao calligraphy in the book.
Teaching. Yeah.
And what I know, like what seems to be part of it is that it's all one motion. It's not like you put it down, you bring it up, you put it down, you bring it up. So it seems like part of the power, part of the spiritual essence of it is that one motion. And the question I have is that, for example, English, if you write a word, it's all of these stroke, take the pen off. Well, I guess cursive is a bit different, but a lot of printing is you're doing a thing, you're taking it off, putting it back down. So it seems like in some sense, English is devoid of some of the magic that Tao calligraphy has, because it seems like the single stroke element of Tao calligraphy is a integral part of the magic of it. Does that make sense to you?
Makes sense. Okay, I can put it. Great. Thank you for talking about the English sign your name. You know, English has a, for example, everybody know the English love. This is called Chinese writing also. This one is connected. Yes, I will see connection does have more power than like this. Your energy stopped.
Wow.
This is much better, but of course, this is English. I honor all the language, but this one why unique is because I learned a secret art from Emperor's teacher, because my teacher is a Professor Li Chuyun, was honored by United Nations as a Chinese language expert. Because the Chinese writings, because Chinese literature is thousands of years ago. This is a sacred message. Words carry the messages. Now, of course, I honor English. It's because I come from China. It's a sacred art plus heaven. Like I offer divine healing hand. Divine order, transmission. I'm not God, but I'm a servant of God. I was given divine order in all my book. I'm not afraid. God said it's right. Divine order. If people want to get a healing, you read the book. If you're ready, okay, God, I'm ready. God give you power because the book, God pre-prepared treasure in the book. You read my book, you get the treasure. Some book get 30, 40 treasures. Because why God said that this is the way people may not know you. God said that when the time ready, people will know you. You are not only a teacher for ancient wisdom. Now I want everybody to know. I just come to Instagram just a few weeks ago. I'm not talking about the media. I'm not talking how good I am. Please do not misunderstand me. I just tell I'm excited. You can see I'm so excited. Why? On Instagram, they post one post. In 7 days, 1 million people watching me. What does it mean for that? That's a message for me. People want to hear from me. You know, what is that one post? Before you die, what happened? I said 1 hour before you die, I didn't give a question. The media expert asked me a question. I answered. I said 1 hour before anybody died, when your consciousness was clear, then you like our life like a movie. So the tape. Then you rewind. 1 hour before you die, you rewind your tape. From the birth to death, your mind quickly goes through. The key wisdom is when your mind goes through whole life, you have done great service, you are happy. Everybody made a mistake also. Mistakes also. We are sorry for the mistakes. But too late already. Mistake already made it. You are going to transition. Nobody wants to make mistakes. Many people wake up before the death. too late. And just by that post, whoa, 1 million people responded. And then the second one, now 800,000 people view this. I said, after people die, where your soul go? You know, our human being has a physical life and a soul journey, only 2 life. And the physical life, birth, old, sick, die. How about the mountain, Mother Earth, even planet? How about the shooting star? And for billion years, like this, from the solid form to the gas form. Because Mother Earth is not permanent. You know, even scientists talk about the global warming and universal change. Everybody's worried. Because this is ancient wisdom. And star, galaxy, even the sun, the solar system, no one is permanent. Only one permanent. Lao Tzu Dao De Jing, Tao. See behind me. Tao is ultimate creator. It's only one permanent, no birth, no die, ultimate creator. Heaven, earth, sun, solar system, human being, birth, old, sick, die. But for the mountain, for the mountain, for Mother Earth, a star, 成住坏空, forming, remain, we are remain. Then start to damage later. Boom, gone, like a shooting star. Gone already. So therefore, nothing permanent. So permanent. But our soul, everybody has our soul. Everybody have this the Tao nature. You know, Buddha, how powerful, known as the Buddha. Now even many scientists, university professor, dean, they honor Buddha. The Buddha is not a religion. Buddha, the wisdom is so deep. For example, I give one example. Now in the science is so popular. Now, for example, under electron microscope, they watch thousands of times smaller. Then, boom, 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 they see the particles. Then continue watch, no more. Then continue watch, another particles. Then later, no more. So in Buddha teaching, particle is Sha. Sha means material. Then, gone already. Kong. Kong means emptiness. So Buddha said material is emptiness. Emptiness is a material. The same thing. So this here is a particle. Here is wave. Wave is invisible form. Particle is a visible form. Scientists 2,500 years ago tried to understand the Buddha's wisdom. You cannot see Buddha's religions. Even the scientists, wow, Buddha, Lao Tzu, Dao De Jing, amazing. They are wise men. Do you know, I think Einstein or some people said, scientists circling in the mountain road, the Buddha saints in the top mountain smiling. They know the universal truth. Our scientists, wonderful, nothing wrong. I still create the Tao science with Dr. Ruling, quantum physicist. What the difference is science search the result of all the cells of the body. They try to prove the truth, repeatable scientific concept is something repeatable. If you cannot repeat, it's not science. Let me ask you, the clouds in heaven, tell me when do you see the same clouds? The clouds are always changing. Remember that? No one time is the same. That's not science. So therefore, our science is limited. Classic science from Newton, relativities of Einstein, and the quantum physics. In my personal opinion, I honor all the scientists, but I want everybody to know our science is limited. Science is an your word. And do not forget the heaven, Tao, Wu word, this creator. Why many people believe Buddha, believe Jesus, believe Muhammad, all the belief system? There's something we have to think about. How many scientists believe, you know, in the Nobel Prize recipient in Japan, and he said our science does not study Lao Tzu, Dao De Jing direction. If our science follow Lao Tzu way, our science is in trouble. Everybody know the atomic weapon. They say, the third war happened and will damage the whole Mother Earth. So the science went to wrong direction. We all know this. Finally, science could really make a big trouble for humanity. But we have to realize for this wisdom. But Lao Tzu, therefore, Even a Nobel Prize recipient said that our science does not follow Lao Tzu teaching. 129 Nobel Prize recipients said our scientists must learn Chinese ancient spiritual wisdom. Tao Te Ching, and also Confucius and Buddha teaching, China 3 culture. Do not think 3 religions, Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism. Their wisdom is a saint's level. What is Tao Te Ching? What is Heart Sutra in Buddha's classic, also Confucius? Because this classic explains the ultimate truth for heaven, for Mother Earth, for our life. So therefore, Tao, ultimate creator. Tao created heaven, earth, the chair, the pen, the human being, everything created by Tao. But the Tao remained with us. Therefore, our soul, our real soul, is Tao nature. People have not realized. And millions of people believe spirit, many people do not believe. We do not ask anybody to believe spirit. But August 8, 2003, God held a meeting in heaven. God announced last era ending. This is sacred wisdom. I share. It's okay. Like this. August 8, 2003. God held a meeting. Last era. ERA. One era. 15,000 years. Then, okay, this is next era. This is called Xia Gu. Xia Gu is 15,000 years ago to this day. Then also there's a Zhong Gu. There's another earlier time is 30,000 to 50,000. This period called Zhong Gu, far from now. Then Shang Gu is even far, 45,000 years ago. So now return. Now this period from this day will last 15,000 years. This is called Ling Guang. Ling Guang, Ling means soul. Ling means soul. Ling Guang means light. Sheng Shi, Ling Guang Sheng Shi. Ling Guang Sheng Shi is saints era. So now we are in the soul light era, but just beginning. So therefore, in my prediction, more and more people will believe so. I wrote a book, and everybody, millions of people, mind over matter, mindfulness, wonderful. I teach soul over matter. Our soul is a true boss. People say, no, I do not believe so. I make any decision by my mind. You may not realize every decision your soul involves. If your soul agree with your mind decision, successful. If the soul says, no, that's not my direction, your soul will block you. One day you will realize, wow, my God, that's called wisdom. Soul is the boss. Soul over matter, much deeper, higher layer than the mind over matter. We are in 3rd dimension. That's a scientific way. And the Buddha sent in the 4th dimension. God in the 5th dimension. Above 5th dimension, no more God. God is just like a Buddha saints in a higher dimension. But there's no one. Even the scientists talk about 11 dimension, 12. One scientific study, 27 dimension. But in the Tao teaching, there are infinite dimensions. Our science only can see 27 dimensions. And also now the scientists talk about, okay, dark energy, dark matter. I'm not talking on the spiritual way. I'm talking scientific way. Scientists said it's only 5% energy we use. 95% energy we do not use. We do not know. Why 95 we do not know? Tao energy. This emptiness energy. Tao is with everywhere. And the air outside, see the air will go out the room out. That's called emptiness. Here called existence. So they are together. So therefore, lots of deep wisdom. So what I want to share with everybody, Tao calligraphy, Tao is the source. Calligraphy is art. And why I position myself as Tao servant. Now I train hundreds of Tao calligraphy practitioners. I train thousands Tao healing hands. Why I call Tao? Because I'm the Tao servant. I transmit the power, the light pool come to the body, then people use the light to heal people. People wrote the calligraphy for healing. And also has the Tao water. Later, if we have time, everybody prepare one small cup water. I choose a back pain, shoulder pain, I give you a Tao water. I have 3 too for humanity. Tao calligraphy, Tao sound, Monday to Friday at 5 minutes, 12 to 12:05 at Eastern Time. Saturday, Kundiambi show, Tao Source Healing with Dr. Sha and Kundiambi. Saturday, 1 hour, 12:30 to 1:30. First time free is Tao Quantum Healing. And Sunday, 12:30 to 1:30, 1 hour is I teach Tao Sacred Wisdom. So all Monday to Friday, total free. Saturday, Sunday, first time free. Later, we have to make a living. Give at least little support to us. But people are so excited. Why? Because, people see me privately, huge honor. But I give free service. I know, I feel Mother Earth needs me to serve more. I'm willing to do this. Nobody asked me to do this. I have enough success already, but I want to serve humanity. Therefore, can you imagine? I put a book. Everybody can afford a book. Who tell me you cannot afford a book? But it's hard to believe this works. Read the story here inside. Then you also, wow, Master Sha, like you said, Master Sha in 2022. So you just put the calligraphy on the cover page. When people realize, millions. You don't need to tell people. The friend, okay, go to get a book. I feel better like the media person. I feel so good. Kundiambi said the miracle happened more and more. Why? Word of mouth is the best marketing. And we all know that. No need to worry. It will flow like water. I just serve. Nothing I want. I serve. Results speak by itself. People word of mouth, they will spread. Then I'm so grateful. Just by 2 weeks, my Instagram by live show 799, like 800 people. Just by 5 minutes, everybody quickly coming. Well, finish already. Tomorrow coming again. Fascinating. You will see. I will believe 1,000 people will come in. Free healing. What you lost? Does not matter how busy you are in computer world. You have 5 minutes with Master Sha to feel the blessings. It's wonderful. Who can tell me I did something wrong? I never promised anything. Experience the power. Have I promised anything? No. Experience the power of daily blessing. And let people see the feedback. Wow. Therefore, I'm so excited. You can see I'm like a child. But why not? Why use complicated? It just want to serve, give you love, give you light. That's it. You see good about me, Master Sha. You see bad, Master Sha. Whatever you see, I'm still Master Sha.
Hey, I love it, brother. And we're going to be transitioning to the Tao singing concert and the Tao water in 15 minutes. I'll give you half an hour to do all of that before the end of this. And one question I was fascinated by is just back to this Tao calligraphy thing. Is again this one stroke. So yeah. I have 2 questions. The first is, and I'll repeat this in a second, but the first is, does Tao calligraphy have to be an art form, or can it be a method of communication we use in the future with a global civilization where we literally, that's how we communicate with each other, and so we're healing each other as we're speaking, and we're healing each other's finances and all these things. So my first question is, in the future, can we create a global language using Tao calligraphy? My second question is, because it seems like the one stroke is very powerful, when we, like, let's say the English speakers amongst us, myself and everyone in Western civilization that primarily speaks English, when we're on our phones and we're typing in, what we want our life to look like, how we want to heal, we want our kids, we want all these things. First of all, we're using a lot of the time cell phones and technology where, again, we're clicking buttons, clicking down, pulling up, clicking down, pulling up. As you said, losing power. Every single click is a push of power and a release of power, in my words at least. So I'm curious, if we, as English speakers, if we want to improve our lives and we want to ask the universe for a manifestation, would it be best to use cursive in the physical world, in the physical hand, to state what we want because it's one stroke.
Yes. I think you're a very smart man, smart host, ask questions, it's come to the point. I will say, I teach 10 greatest quality, because this is Chinese, you cannot see a whole language easy to learn now, but like this. This is Da'ai, greatest love. Greatest love melts all blockages. Therefore, people I have a book that people just tracing. You connect with this field. In which calligraphy is art, but the field, we can see calligraphy, the field we cannot see. If third eye open, you can see the light here, so much light, then why so many miracles. Then you got my book on 大宽恕. Oh, it's okay. 亮. Wait for a second. So you trace the calligraphy. 大宽恕. 大宽恕 means greatest forgiveness. So how do I answer your questions? This is the greatest forgiveness. Remember, Jesus, you are forgiving, miracle happen. It's because heaven, Tao, forgive our mistakes in past life, this life. So therefore, these 10, I call 10 top secret. You know, secret is so famous. People want the secret. There's a Tao calligraphy, 10 calligraphy. I'm going to write one by one to public. I'm going to write a book. In my book already I write a few books already. So you will see Tao calligraphy as a universal language. Very smart way to think. Because I already know that. I will write a book for 10 greatest quality. Just a separate book. And also, I just started manifestation course. You exactly mentioned manifestation. So I have hundreds of people. We call Tao science manifestation. You know, people want some money, people want good health, and we are going to teach the wisdom for manifestation. I will answer you, yes, Tao calligraphy, especially 10 greatest quality, greatest love, greatest compassion, greatest forgiveness, greatest light, greatest humility, greatest harmony, greatest flourishing, greatest gratitude, greatest service, and the greatest enlightenment. This is a universal truth, universal sacred. 10, writing the book, and people tracing. And also we put a calligraphy field in the one room. People meditate. You know, people go to Buddhist temple, Tao temple, and the churches because people see the Jesus, Mary, Buddha. But calligraphy is not a statue; it's art, transformative art. People sit down there, people feel it. Therefore, okay. Maybe you have some questions, one or two questions more. Then I can do a healing. Any more questions?
Yeah. So I was curious about the English speakers using cursive. Would that be better for manifesting people's dreams than using a computer or printing?
No. I think I cannot see that because in my own experience, it's unique. Chinese language has so many formats, and heaven told me this format called Tao calligraphy. Other format, they do not call Tao calligraphy. Chinese different style. We honor thousands, millions people follow that. But they told me this one is writing named Tao calligraphy. Other one they do not call. That's why I cannot see foreign language because I do not have enough experience. If anybody can create anything, that's their way. So for me, Chinese language, and also put a spatial power inside, and the people tracing. Also, by the way, we are creating app. Everybody know app that people go inside the first 10 free. Anger, lack of energy, and people just, okay, we have calligraphy, visualize, we call Tao calligraphy meditation, and connect with the calligraphy power, and breathe in, and heal me. Now, I'm going to quickly use the calligraphy book to offer the healing. Okay, these are questions. I will see other part, I wish anybody, for me, Chinese art, Tao calligraphy. Other one, I do not have enough experience. Therefore, that's the answer. Yeah.
And thank you for your honesty. I appreciate that you don't just come up with an answer. You actually wait for source to speak through you. And another question that I remember you and me spoke that we wanted to talk about was, what are your thoughts on managing health and happiness in 2022?
Okay, thank you so much. You know, the one post in the social media, they asked me, what the happiness? What are the happiness? I said, our life has a health, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual body. We have all kind of relationship, finances, spiritual journey. If we are successful in all of them, we are happy. How about the sickness? Relationship, challenge, divorce, fighting, lawsuit, people, okay, all kind of, and the financial challenge, bankrupt. What am I teaching? Disaster should treat as the same as a success. You know why? Success has a reason. Disaster has a reason. Why? Why some baby die in mother's womb? Why some newborn baby after birth, blind eyes cannot hear? You cannot say unlucky. So the spiritual wisdom is past life related. Some people believe karma, some people do not believe. Okay, in Tao science, you do not believe karma, negative information. Negative information, now we are in the information stage. So negative information made the baby die in mother's womb, newborn baby, people sickness, relationship, financial challenge all the time. There's a reason. If you are not a spiritual being, it's hard to understand, upsetting. But if you are truly high-level spiritual being, you know, okay, this is a license for me. This is a wake-up call. Okay, I try to understand for this. Then, I said, you deal with disaster with happiness also. That's wisdom. Disaster, turn to happiness. Do not bother. Good, bad, they all make us grow. Where to grow our soul in third dimension. That's the Buddha sense for God, fifth dimension. Higher dimension wisdom, higher dimension power, higher dimension abilities. When I sing a song very shortly, is I connect with higher dimension. It's not the third dimension. My water, higher dimension. Calligraphy, higher dimension. My teaching, our ultimate journey for human being. We have physical life, soul journey, physical life, birth, old, sick, die, soul journey forever, physical journey, serve the soul. What? The soul go up. One sentence. That's, I think today 2 hours we shared so many wisdom. Please go back to listen again. When you listen again, you got it. You got more and more. Okay.
All right. So now let's transition into, you know what? Actually, I'll just let you take us away, Master Sha. Do you want to start off with any of your modalities?
Okay. Thank you. First of all, I do a healing. How long? 3 minutes. Everybody close eyes. Dear Tao calligraphy in the front page, back side. Any size, okay. Everybody relax. Close eyes. In my TV show, video interview, I ask people close eyes. You know, better result. You relax. Dear Tao calligraphy feel. Tao Bei, the 2 words. And everybody understand neck from tailbone called back. The back of the head is not the back. The back of the knee is not the back. The back of the ankle is not the back. Back also. The heart has a back. Liver, no back. Breast cancer, no backside. So therefore, these books for every organ, every system. If you truly understand the wisdom, read the book for detail. But many people without reading the book already feel great result. Try 3 minutes. Tao calligraphy, Tao Bei, Tao back. And the Tao Sang together for Tao back. 3 minutes, total relax. Okay, some people, Master Sha, I have pain, wonderful. Neck, shoulder, middle back, lower back, the back of the knee, any part, headache, back, heart, kidney, I said for everything in the back. Tao 北 Tao calligraphy field, Tao sound field, love light, frequency vibration, most positive information, energy matter could transform your health issues, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual health. 道北，道北。When you have the book, you put the book on your back. Now I have 1,000 heart-touching stories. Just imagine the calligraphy is on your back, on your lower back, on your neck, on the back of your head. 道北 vibrates, 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 vibrates. 道 calligraphy light, 道 sound vibration. Come to the area you need healing, your back, your head, your knee, your ankle, your shoulder. 道北，道北，道北，道北，道北，道北，道北，道北，道北，道北 ，vibrating, vibrating, vibrating, vibrate. If you have the book, do the same thing. And the Tao calligraphy light heal me. Everybody use nose. Inhale. Heal me. In ancient words, in the book, Xi, breathe in. Qing, clean. We know we breathe in oxygen. Who tell me no oxygen you can survive? And who breathes out draws carbon dioxide. We all know breathe in oxygen, breathe out the carbon dioxide. Now, Tao calligraphy is a source field, invisible frequency, vibration, love, light, frequency, most positive information, energy matter. Now, when you inhale calligraphy light, invisible light, if your third eye open, spiritual eye open, you can see. Otherwise, it does not matter. Most people cannot see. Deep inhale. Heal me. For example, neck, back, shoulder. Where's the light coming? Then breathe out the toxins. Regardless of what kind of sickness, inflammation, tumor, cancer, from head to toe, skin to bone. Deep inhale. 道北 radiate out the junk stuff, toxins, negative information, energy matter. 10 times. Deep inhale. Heal me. Deep inhale. Tao calligraphy. Inhale. Tao chanting, singing. Inhale. Very important. Any pain, any inflammation, any part of the body, use you know how to say this is Tao sound. Inhale. 3 times. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. Inhale. Close eyes. Inhale. Tao calligraphy light heals me. Inhale. Tao calligraphy light heals me. Inhale. Tao Bei calligraphy light heals me. One more minute. Hey la 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 la, 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 hey ya, hey ya ya, hey ya ya, hey ya yo, hey ya ya yo, 嘿呀哟，嘿呀嘿呀哟呀，嘿呀哟，嘿嘿嘿。Okay, the first healing, the second healing, and I will do every Monday to Friday, 12 to 12:05. I'm going to do a demo here. That's what you expect, Monday to Friday. Does not matter how busy you are. You could have 5 minutes. It's in very short time. 700-800 people live. 5 minutes. 好 listen to this. I start already. Welcome, all of you. Everybody put one hand on the navel. Another palm, heart, hypertension, depression, anxiety, liver, hypertension, A, B, C, cirrhosis, liver cancer, or just for liver healthy, anger, and also lung, COVID-19, thyroid, breast cancer. Choose one area. This is calligraphy. This is, remember I said 40% and adults has depression, anxiety. This is a calligraphy. Here, I put it here. It's for heart. How everybody close eyes 5 minutes. Dao calligraphy, Dao Shang, for healing depression, anxiety, for prevent depression, anxiety. Plus, you can choose a different area. Watch. This is the instrument. Okay. Hey la la la, close eyes. Hey la 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 la, 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 hey la hey, oi oi oi, hey ya ya ya, hey ya ya ya, hey ya ya yo. I have a performance every day for you. Hey la 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 la. Relax. This is a major healing. The bong, bong, bong. It's remove your blockage. Hey la 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 la. Hey 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 ya yo. Oh. Hey ya ya. Hey ya ya. Hey ya ya yo. Hey ya ya yo. Hey ya yo, hey ya yo ya, hey ya, hey ya yo, yo ya. Total relax. You ya, yo ya. Yo ya yo, ya ya yo, ya ya yo, yo ya ya yo, ya hey, ya ya hey, yo ya ya hey, hey ya. Dao calligraphy lai, Dao Shang lai. This vibration lie in the area you need healing and transformation. Hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, vibrating, 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 vibrating. Yo, hey ya ya yo ya yo, hey ya ya yo ya, hey ya 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 ya, hey ya ya hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya ya ya, hey ya ya ya, hey ya ya yo. Total relax. Hey ya 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 yo. When you total relax, vibration, cellular vibration are really different. Yo ya hey, hey ya yo ya yo ya, hey ya yo. Hey la 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 la, hey 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 ya yo, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo, hey hey hey. Okay, that is about 5 minutes. Every day, imagine this frequency. People, the feedback, wow, the frequency vibration, I feel better, my pain so much better, I'm so much relaxed. All kinds of feedback, because I am doing higher dimension, frequency vibration. Now, get a cup, our beloved host, get a cup. Everybody get a cup, put the water, good. Everybody silent. Yeah, Master Sha, choose one area. For example, immune system. 90% sickness. I studied modern medicine. In modern medicine, 90% sickness relieves immunity. You can say COVID-19, and now the monkeypox, all the issues are. And also some people, oh, Master Sha, my heart, hypertension, Master Sha, pain is no good, any part of pain. And some people, oh, Master Sha, have cancer, I have depression. Some people take anti-depression medicines. Choose one area, just one. Either one system, or one organ, or one part of the body. Knee pain, some people arthritis, gout, and also some people are depression, mental disorder, take pills. Hold it like this. Hold it like this on the heart. Yeah, close eyes. Give your name. Silent. Okay, my name is da. So it's very serious. This is not this. I have created 1,000 miracles for this. The order. What order? A source order, I'm Master Sha's servant, and the source order, the higher dimension, not the Mother Earth. This is fifth dimension above, very high dimension, the energy coming, invisible. Tao water for healing one area. Transmission. Okay, now how to do? You can see, you cannot see, no matter. Follow me. Open the mouth, drink the water, put the water in the mouth for chanting 5 times. Tao water heal, for example, Tao water heal my heart, 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 Tao water heal my heart. 5 times. Then, thank you. Swallow. Tao water heal my, for example, back pain. Tao water heal my back. Just Tao water heal the area. Thank you. Then drink it. Okay, start drink. Drink 3 times. Now you can, of course, you can drink later. Also drink a second time. Tao water heal. Tao water, same area, one area, and we call Tao water meditation. You hold it. Then okay, swallow. I have every day at 6 p.m. in Toronto time. People register the whole world for the water because people have a decade issue. In a few days. So much miracle. They are my report card. I'm just laughing, happy as a servant for you. Drink one more time. Okay, maybe many people first time heard, oh, Master Sha Dao Calligraphy, Dao Sang. I have the first Dao Sang concert next year, March. First time it was 10,000 people worldwide. More and more. So today you have learned Dao Calligraphy, Dao Sang, Dao Water. Thank you, the host interview. I offer Monday to Friday, 5 minutes. Instagram. And also, now it's a private account. You have to apply, get approved. You cannot just jump in right away. And also, I have Saturday, also Instagram, a live show with Quentin Yambi. Also, Saturday, go to drsha.com and Dao Quantum Healing, 1 hour, first time gifts. Sunday, first time Dao Secrets gifts. We have so many free services. No rush, just get free first. In ancient, we call, if you want to know if a pear sweet, taste it. You got to taste it more time. Okay, I'm confident. Okay, I want Master Sha. Okay, that later. No rush. Okay, love you. Thank you for the interview. 2 hours, we have given so many information. Huge blessing. I'm here for you. I'm the servant of your host, your program, humanity. I said, if you only want to serve the family, you are family servant. You want to serve a city, city servant. You want to serve the country, country servant. You want to serve Mother Earth servant. I'm the servant of Mother Earth, heaven, countless planets, stars, galaxies, universes. I'm the Tao source servant. I'm your servant. I put my head down. I bow down to each of you. That is my life purpose. Thank you.
Thank you, Master Sha. Thank you for being with us today, and this was a pleasure.
Okay.